Hi, this is Bruce, TheLastNail. I'm near downtown Boulder. In fact, I'm at University Hill, just up the street from the University of Colorado. And I'm going to take a quick trip down to 13th Street. I'm going to look at a certain place down there, a place called the Fox Theater. I'm just going to show that very briefly. I'm really not going there. I'm going to another place. It's Sister Theater up near downtown Boulder. Okay, I'm at the corner of 13th Street and College Avenue on the hill in Boulder. I'll be here very briefly, and then I'm going to go up to the Sister Theater of Fox Theater, but I'm going to show the Fox Theater first. Okay, there's quite a few places to eat here on 13th Street in Boulder, and here's my salt burger. This is one of them. One of my favorite places to eat, Illegal Pete's. Here's one of the theaters here that I was talking about. This is a historic Fox Theater on 13th Street in Boulder on the hill. As you can see, it's a hangout for young people during the day. But right now, due to the coronavirus, the Fox Theater and its sister, the Boulder Theater, which is where we're going to be headed, is facing some really tough times right now. They're not allowing live acts here in Boulder, just as well as just about a lot of other places. I'm standing here in front of the historic Fox Theater in Boulder on 13th Street. I'm going to spend just a little bit of time here, but I'm going to be going up to downtown Boulder and spend a little more time at the Boulder Theater. And here's another frontal view of the Fox Theater. Standing here on the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and 13th Street in front of one of my places called The Sink. This has some interesting history. It goes back quite a few years, quite a few decades. Robert Redford worked here when he was a teenager during the 1950s as a dishwasher, and President Obama visited here a few years ago while he was still president, when he was visiting Colorado University, which is across the street here. And I'm down here now on 14th Street in Spruce. I'm just a couple store fronts away from where I'm going, which is the Boulder Theater. The Boulder Theater is a sister of where I was just at, the Fox Theater, down at University Hill, just south of here, probably about, a mile? Gotta adjust my mask. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross the intersection and get some footage of the Boulder Theater. And what I want to talk about today a little bit is the history of the theater. There's a lot to talk about. I've been to about 3 concerts here during about the last few years. And I'm standing just in front to the side of the site of the old Curran Opera House that was opened by James Curran back in 1906. When the Curran Opera House opened, it featured opera, musical productions, and silent movies. In 1927, the first talkie, The Jazz Singer, was presented here by Warner Brothers. During the Depression, the theater kept going with double features and country store nights, with sacks of groceries were given away to those who had the lucky seats. In 1935, the Fox Theater Company bought the building and created the Boulder Theater. The building, as it is today, was designed by Robert Boulder of Kansas City and had its opening night on January 9th, 1936. The expansion of the Boulder Theater back then occurred, and it was finished in the Art Deco style of the day, and you can see the Art Deco style in the front of the building. The front facade of the Boulder Theater is now designated as a Colorado historical landmark. In 1981, the theater was renovated again by Mountain Productions, this time into a state-of-the-art concert hall. In 1983, after 15 months of operation, the theater closed its doors, but Bonnie Raitt has played here. I know Dan Fogelberg has played here, and so have the Plasmatics. So I'm in the back alleyway of the theater now. You have kind of a mixture of the old and new. So in 1988, the theater saw its second transformation into a multi-use vendor under the ownership of Livingston and Edwards, with Dick McLeod as manager, who continued to book concerts, e-towns, and private events. Sold to Dick McLeod in 1992 for a short run and closed again in July of 1993. So this theater has had quite a few incarnations. In 1994, Doug Green of New Hope Communications saved the Boulder Theater by purchasing the building in 1994 and reopening its doors. The opening night in 1994 honored its movie house history by showing the movie Some Like It Hot. The movie house history of the Boulder Theater continues. The Boulder International Film Festival, Warren Miller Films, Boulder Adventure Film Festival, and the Banff Film Festival all call the Boulder Theater their home. Now, at the beginning of this vlog, I was just over at University Hill in front of the Fox Theater. Well, in June 1910, the ownership of the Boulder Theater and the Fox Theater businesses merged to form Z2 Entertainment. Z2 Entertainment now operates both venues. is something that I think I had mentioned over at the Fox Theater, and I will put a link to this in my YouTube about description for this vlog. If you're looking for a way, if you're a local Boulderite or someone local in the Boulder County, Colorado area, and if you're looking for a way to support your local music scene, please contribute to the Boulder Theater Recovery Fund. Boulder Theater, it's time to wind up and move on. Thank you for coming down here to the Boulder Theater and walking around with me. Goodbye.